Gemini, how you getting on, guys? Okay, so I've got to try and get this bit out quickly. So can someone please timestamp this for people that have already subscribed? This is also for people that haven't, okay? Now, the link for the rest of the reading is going to be over on Vimeo, and there's a new page, and it's called Monthly Extended Readings, okay? And it's in the description. All private readings, if you want a private reading, they're all still going ahead, and the email is in the description and some kind of description. I can't remember what I've put in there now about what to do, okay? But pretty much just send me an email if you want a private reading, okay? But I've had to change things up. I've had to do it for a certain reason, because a lot of people, they're not going over to Vimeo, where all the guidance and things really do change up, you know, and I'm giving a lot away, you know, I give a lot away through my readings, where I pretty much, all these are the other way up, and I'm giving everything over free, and people are not going over to Vimeo, and I have to pay tax and everything, and it takes me a lot of time to do both, to upload both. So if I do it this way, it's a lot easier, and I don't even know what's in these cards at the moment, okay? So I'm going to pretty much just overlay some cards and see what kind of happens. Over on Vimeo, I'm going to clarify them like I normally do, but I channel messages, I channel guidance and support as it comes through, okay? So, because I'm a psychic medium and people that already know. But over there, I will turn the rest over and then channel what comes through the messages, okay? And then I will also clarify them, okay? We'll look at the overall guidance also. And then through that, after that, I will do thoughts and feelings of the other person involved and how they're seeing the situation, okay, and how they think and how they feel. Sometimes I have been connecting through how, if you are involved in a third-party relationship, how the other person is feeling and thinking also, okay, that has happened. And then I will also lay, hopefully, an archangel, a romance angel card for people, okay? But everything is in the description, okay, guys? So thank you very much for your support, but I've got to try and get all these done. And let's crack on. So I hope you're all well. Thanks so much for your support and all your comments. So, and I did kind of meditate and everything on whatever, and it's all kosher. So let's have a look. So the 10 of Wands. So a heavy burden. A heavy burden could be wanting to move or travel, is what I'm picking up. Move or travel, or something just to get moving. You know, it could be tying up different old situations from March, okay? Something that was just too heavy. It could have been toxic and just too much. You could be thinking about literally traveling or moving somewhere, because I'll keep picking up on this house in the back there. So some of you could be moving, but you just don't know where you want to go yet, or travel. See, because this is the first card out, so this means your karma, pretty much, okay, the first house. So, and that is a karma card because it's a 10, so it basically means that something has ended, okay? I'm going extremely cold. So something has ended. It could have something to do with someone living on the other, like if you're from America, what is it, provenance or something, or town, or at the other end of the world or something. Or generally, just things in life were just a heavy burden in that you've decided, hopefully, hopefully that you've dropped it. So you've got, yeah, so things that could have been toxic. This can even mean Capricorn. It can mean a new person that you've met or interested in. Or it can mean that things were so toxic from the past that you've understood lessons. Because this is the lesson, because this is a karmic lesson, okay? So this is either a new attachment or a detachment from the past, because you've got a 10 and a devil, okay? So you've either detached yourself from something that was very toxic. It could have been drinking, gambling, sex, drugs, anything like that, or a toxic relationship, or anything at work, or anything that was overly burdened, okay? But you've released yourself from that because it's an ending. So because of an ending and a beginning being a 10, it can be a new start with the same person, or it can be a new start with a new person. Now this can either be toxic, or it can just mean Capricorn in general, okay? But you've definitely understood something, because both of these cards are lesson cards, okay? So this is also the second house. So this would also relate to people, how they see you and how they see the situation. So some of you could mean toxicity or anything like that. But it can also just mean people see you as a strong pull towards, like, an attachment, because this is also attachment. It don't have to mean anything that's toxic. It can just mean a very strong bond between you and somebody, okay? Sometimes if the devil appears in your wrong kind of ship, okay, what I will do through guidance, hopefully through some of it, depending on what comes out, that's when things can become toxic. This can also mean in your mind, also anything, you know, the devil can mean anything because it's karma, you know. So you have certain restrictions in your mind even, you know, or you can just have this in your chart, but in your mind where things are just a heavy burden and you've dropped them, but this can be static in the mind of being, okay, I've got a lot to do. I've got so much to do. I need to do this. I need to get this sorted out, that, blah, blah, blah. I need to move. I need to travel, maybe. I need to sort out finances, career, things like that. There's been an ending, but then there's something new, okay? So what do we have? Wow, so there you go, travel. Travel or communication. So this can also mean breaking down of the ego also, okay? It doesn't mean that people are weird. People are weird, right? People are strange. As Jim said, people are strange, and they are strange, especially when you're clairvoyant and you're gifted and stuff. You know, you can have social anxieties or stuff or things that can play out in your mind where when we've been surrounded with so much karma, you know, we break free from it. So this is breaking free. This is also travel, you know, communicating also, okay? It's like a beginning of something. It's a fresh new beginning. So this is how it's coupling with the cards, you see. Dropping a burden, Capricorn, and then a fresh new beginning. So it could be a fresh new beginning with a fire sign or a Capricorn, okay? Or it's in their chart somewhere, or it's just in your chart. And you're the one that wants to kind of make a fresh new start with the same person or a new beginning with someone different, okay? Wow. Wow. And there you go. Ace of Cups. Opportunity. Opportunity. And I'm going cold. So you did have a good reading last on the last half, didn't you, Gemini? I'm sure you did. Because there was something new. I'm sure there was. Was it something new, something old, something blue? Was that you or was that Libra? I can't remember what was in your, what I listed the name of it as. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Opportunity. Opportunity to travel. Opportunity of love, communicating very passionately about love. Can be a very, very, very strong bond that you've got with someone. Also, you've got... See, this is where my messages come out. This is where I have to go over to Vimeo because I just go on for days with just a few cards. You could have had a very toxic partnership and relationship with someone that had children or something, or lived at a different home, state, province, city, town, country, you know, or whatever, and the distance was so difficult that you've had to drop the burden, or it could have had something to do with children, okay, and that's why you've dropped the burden, or you could be still carrying the burden of that, okay, but you have something brand new, brand new. You make me feel brand new, and God gave them to me, or something. What's that song? Simply Red, right? Simply Red. Some of you could be seeing red. Depends on where you are on your timeline. Are you blaming? The blame game is not what we do. You cannot blame a soul. You know how I teach, okay? You cannot blame a soul for something that you were involved in karma, because that's why it's karma. That's why it's a strong attachment. That's why things can also become very toxic. Well, here we go. Here we go with the teaching and learning again, gems. Okay. Yeah, so last card, decision to make. Wow. So this can be you or it can be them, but this is thinking. Someone is definitely thinking and watching, Gemini. You or you are them. You've got air sign, water sign, fire sign, Capricorn, fire sign, okay? But this is contemplating, so this is analysing, this is information gathering also, this is thinking, okay, I need to get everything organised. Shall I make a huge love offer, or shall I travel? Shall I get all my things in order? Like I say, it can have something to do with travel and distance across sea or something like that, or moving, and that can be why you're sitting in decision mode, trying to contemplate and wonder which direction is it that I go. This doesn't always have to mean a two-party relationship. This is just contemplating and thinking, okay? It's also part of a karma card, but we have family karma, we have... karma resides in everything, you know. But this is looking great so far. It really is. So because it's fresh and new, and that's probably why you're in decision mode. Something old, something new, something blue. That's probably why I come up with that. It may not have been your reading from before, but something old, something new, or something blue. That's what I'm picking up. So you could be dealing with a water sign, blue, because I was picking up blue. Something got to do with sea or something, blue. Or you could be getting married, or it could have been an ending to a toxic long-term relationship with someone that was married. Well, I'm going to have to go over onto Vimeo, guys. Okay, so like I said, we're going to go through the rest of the cards over there, okay? And it is, so this is the option. If I didn't give it out at the beginning, I forgot if I did. But it's a 3-month access to the whole folder, which is $19 or £15, okay? And I think there is other currency that you can use, I'm not really sure. But that gives you 3-month access, so that gives you through this month, next month, and the month after of everything that I put in there also, okay? So it's a lot cheaper for people because you get everything. You get all your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and then other people if you want to watch those too. If not, and you just want the individual bit where I clarify them, that's $5 or £4, okay? And that will give you a 30-day access where you can watch it for 30 days, okay? But the buy all option is the best option that I've tried to come up with people, so you have access for 3 months. You get 3-month readings plus bonuses that I put in there, okay? But like I said, that is in the description and it'll be under the monthly one. The bi-weekly one is still there, but it won't be in that folder like it was last month where I put everything in there, okay? But I will do the bi-weeklies and they will be put in that folder, but at the moment this is in the extended monthly one. But private readings, everything's still in the description. And let's go over to the other side and see what is here, and then we'll also do thoughts and feelings and everything that I come up with. Okay, Gemini, thanks very much for your support, and I'll catch you later, guys. Peace.